It's pumpkin spice and everything nice season. These cinnamon sugar mini pumpkin muffins are going to be your new favorite treat this fall. To a large bowl, you're going to add 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree. Make sure it is just pure pumpkin puree and not the pumpkin pie filling. Then to that, you're going to add a 1/2 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of oil. Go ahead and give that a quick whisk to combine everything. Then add 1/4 cup of sugar with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and 1 whole egg. Whisk this really well until all the wet ingredients are thoroughly combined. Next, we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, then 1 1/3 cups of flour, and then the spices, which are 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Gently whisk that together, and then once the batter becomes too thick, we're going to switch over to a spatula and continue to gently mix this batter until no flour streaks remain. Next, we're going to spray 2 mini muffin pans with non-stick cooking spray. And then using a regular cookie scoop, we're going to scoop out the batter into each mini muffin slot. It's roughly about 1 or 2 tablespoons of batter per muffin. After you've filled up all the trays, we're going to place them in the oven to bake for 15 minutes. While the muffins are baking, we're going to go ahead and get the cinnamon sugar mixture together. To a large Ziploc bag, we're going to add 2/3 of a cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Zip that closed and shake it around to combine it all really well. Then to a small saucepan, you're going to add 1/4 cup of butter and melt that over low heat. Once the donuts are finished, remove them from the oven. We're going to coat them while they're hot because it just helps the cinnamon sugar to stick even better. So gently remove them from the pan and place a couple of them into the small saucepan of butter and gently swirl around to lightly coat. From the butter, place directly into the Ziploc bag full of cinnamon sugar. Zip it and then gently toss around so that each muffin gets generously coated in the cinnamon sugar mixture. After you have finished coating, open the bag up and place them on a baking sheet and continue with the rest of the muffins. After they are all finished and coated in that cinnamon sugar goodness, they are ready to serve. These are best enjoyed hot and fresh right away. They're tender and soft on the inside, full of the warm pumpkin fall spices, and then they have that delicious and addicting cinnamon sugar crunch on the outside that is gonna have you coming back for just one more. For the full recipe, head on over to KentuckyLiving.com. You can find everything you need to know there, plus many more recipes. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen today, and I will see you all next month. Bye-bye.